Good morning, 4A. Welcome to our maths lesson today. So today we're going to carry on by using informal methods of multiplication, but I'm going to go through a couple of examples of think questions linked to the ones that you were given yesterday to help with the answers you might possibly give. And then you can carry on with the think questions today, carry on with the explore questions, and I'll send you the solve questions as well. If after this presentation you think you want to go back and fix those think and explore questions, that'd be a great idea. So here's the first question. Batman has completed a multiplication problem using the grid method. 63 times 3, which he believes the answer is 27. Is he correct? Explain your answer. So, first thing I did, in order to decide whether he's correct or not, is I had a go at doing it myself. Now you can see that I have got a completely different answer to Batman, and the big difference seems to be that I have got 180 in the 3 times 60 box where he has 18. And I think I've figured out the problem he's done. Now, in order to explain why I know Batman is now wrong, I'm going to use what we do in English with our ape answers, and I'm going to apply that to my maths. So the first one, obviously, is the answer. Batman is not correct. It is that simple. That's all we need to put for the answer. The question says, is he correct or not? No, he's not. He's wrong. So the next thing is of the ape is proof. So the actual fact, all the proof I need as to why Batman is completely wrong is that calculation that I've just done there. I've proved Batman is wrong using a correct calculation. So you can see the difference between the two. That's my proof. So moving on to the last bit, explain. This is where I'm really going to rub it in and I'm going to explain why Batman is incorrect. So what I put down was Batman forgot about his place value and incorrectly calculated 3 times 6 instead of 3 times 60. The answer should have been 189, not 27. Sorry, the number 189 is here if you can't see it behind my wonderful face. Okay, so if you look at my explain answer, what I wanted to do in there was make sure that I got across exactly where Batman was wrong. I didn't just want to say he was wrong. I put in there exactly the bit he's gone wrong. He forgot about his place value and he incorrectly calculated 3 times 6 instead of 3 times 60. So I've pointed out the specific part where Batman is wrong, proving I understand how the method works. I've then put what I think the answer should have actually been to really show the understanding of what I've done. So, using 8 there, I have answered the question, is Batman correct? For that one, I've used my answer, Batman is not correct. My proof is a grid method that I have done, and my explanation is the part in green where I've explained the exact bit where he's gone wrong and what the answer should have been. So you've got 2 very similar questions in your think packs. So when you come to do them, you can use this as a model. And what I'll do is I'll also send you a PDF with this slide on, so you've got the example. Okay. I want to move on to this one. Convince me that 13 times 4 is the same as 10 times 4 plus 3 times 4. Okay, so remember, a convince me question is you've got to provide evidence. You can't just go, yes, it is. You have to give evidence, and there has to be more than one piece of evidence as to why it is correct. So, when I wanted to answer this question, what I did, the first thing is I thought I need to do at least 2 methods to see whether it is or isn't. So what I did is the 2 methods we've already looked at. I did the grid method and I built an array. Now you can see in the grid method, I have partitioned 13 into 10 and 3, multiplied them by 4 to get the 40 and 12, added them together to get 52. Then I built an array. So there are 1 tens multiplied by 4 gives me 40. And there are 3 ones multiplied by 4 to give me 12, and I've shown that in my array. And then again, I've added together the 10s and the 1s, and I've got the same answer, 52. So I'm pretty sure I'm already managed to convince someone because I've done it 2 different ways and got exactly the same answer. So again, using our 8, the answer is 13 times 4 is the same as 10 times 4 plus 3 times 4. I've calculated that, so I can just tell them what the answer is. The proof, as last time, is all of these. So all these wonderful calculations and drawings that I've done over here are the proof that they are exactly the same as each other. Now the explain bit was a bit trickier on this one. So this is how I've gone to explain it. I've said 13 can be partitioned into 10 and 3. When each place value is multiplied by the multiplier, 4, and added together, you get the same answer as 13 times 4. I really wanted to get across the idea of partitioning into 10 and 3 and multiplying by that multiplier, because obviously my grid method and my arrays show that how they can be partitioned. And obviously 10 times 4 plus 3 times 4 is a partition of 13 times 4. Okay, so again, you've got a couple of think questions that are very similar to this. And again, I will include this as a PDF so that you can use this if you want to go back and have a look at your think questions, or if you haven't started your think questions, you can use this to help with your think questions. Okay, so as I said today, carry on with your do's if you haven't finished them. Look at your thinks, look at your explores, and I will also be sending a solve one for you to do. Okay, have fun.